and they're going and they're going and they're going, they're just not making it, and they power on stall, roll into the trees, and it obviously doesn't end very well. And all they have to do is pitch forward. As uncomfortable as it seems to aim at that tree line even more, that's the thing that's going to help you get that airspeed and that additional lift. So we need to train on it up here like we're right at that tree line. Like we're on a hot summer day, plane's heavy, everything's working against us. We want that muscle memory to kick in. So we're going to be doing our power on stall here. We did our right to left flow, clearing turns. First thing we need to do is slow the airplane down like we just took off from the runway. We want to be just taken off of that grass strip or that short runway or whatever it is. So we're just left the ground. So first thing we got to do is reduce power, pitch up. Then we're going to go to just above rotation speed, which in this plane is going to be that 55 to 62. So low 60s right about here. Apply full power and nice and smoothly simultaneously increase that pitch. I don't want to unnecessarily accelerate right there. I want to put the power into altitude, not airspeed. And here you can see that right rudder. If I don't use any, see how far out that ball is? I need to use a lot of right rudder here. And then just establish a pitch attitude it can't maintain. We don't need to do anything dramatic. There it's dropping. Got some buffeting and some nose drops, so I just need to relax that back pressure. Full power, verify. And this is where that muscle memory needs to kick in. We cannot pitch forward and dive and get that airspeed back instantly. We need to pitch it down gently to still above the horizon to minimize the loss of altitude.
Yeah, we're looking out for that traffic.
And then once we've got those positive rates, we're hopefully climbing away from that tree line that we're worried about. We can then start to get into VY, and then we can fully level off and recover from the maneuver. I really like to teach that maneuver with this simulation of all those videos we see of people making that mistake in the heat of that moment. We gotta get the muscle memory there. We've got to train on that, minimize the loss of altitude. So that's why I like to make sure we don't pitch it forward, because again, I'll demonstrate it once improperly here. What we see a lot of people do, you know, they reduce that power, they get all slowed down, they're doing everything right. Expedite it just a little bit to save some time for the... Okay. So we're getting just above that rotation speed, and then this will be like the improper recovery. We're still going to break the stall, but we're going to not think about altitude, and we'll see how much we lose. So we go full power. We're using right rudder to keep that ball centered. We're going, we're worried, we're keep pulling out. We're starting to get some stalls, and if we keep improperly training it, what students do is they do this. They pitch forward, and yep, okay, there's the airspeed, as we've just lost a quick 200 feet. You know, it doesn't add up when that tree line is 50 feet below us. We can't just pitch down and lose 300 feet. We need that muscle memory to be there to just relax it, not dive it. That's the biggest mistake I see in that maneuver, is they're not thinking about the loss of altitude. Okay, so